This is Luger beat.
It's right here. Oh.
Were you in it too? He's in the background. He's like, woo, woo.
I did that.
Woo. When I was younger trying to work on music and make projects, I never had like, I always wanted to be conceptualized. Like I wanted to, I don't know, like I wanted my whole project to be a concept, but I've never been able to do that. Because then when it comes down to actually sitting down and working on a project, I just make whatever comes out. And then eventually after like 10 songs, I start to realize where the sound is and then I follow that. But I feel like that's why it takes me so long to make something, because it'll take me hella long to figure out what I'm even making, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, because I'll make boom bap one day and then go to your house and make a trap song and then come home and make something where I'm singing and then play something on the guitar and hook it up and like sample it, or get my record player out and sample it. All sounds like a different genre, so I never know. But this one, I feel like I did a pretty decent job at being cohesive. Dude, I bought in so many pairs of shoes recently, it's terrible. That's what happens. The only annoying thing is like all the cheap shoes you get come with no box. Even though these are the Dunks I've wanted my whole life, I don't even have a box for them. Almost.
Those are crazy.
I'm vibing with both of them. I never owned Pumas, but I wanted to like, because instead of buying like expensive shoes or like multiple pairs of Air Maxes, I'm just trying to buy one of every brand. So that way I can have like some Reeboks to pull out, some Asics. Okay, there we go. This one. This is how you know my boy Sean really cares. Check this out. The Dilla. I gotta get this up as soon as possible. I was thinking like it could be like the shrine in the top center up there. Way up there. We'll see. That's pretty clean. I don't know. I was definitely depressed, and I'm not the type of person to throw labels around, you know, but at that time I was going through it. The only thing I had was to make music, so those songs came out, and then I had to end it with something that felt good. I felt like, though, the idea of it being called Focus was like, you can hear me focusing more on serious topics throughout the album, and it's also obviously me focusing on music for once. This is what my focus is, really. Because even though it's hella corny, that's why I called the first one Shift, because when I dropped it, it was like a huge shift in my life, and I was obviously shifting into gear, like, now I'm more serious. My first project, I gotta be, at least come correct, otherwise people are gonna listen to it and just skip it, like everything else. Oh, turn that off. We getting mad ignorant right now. Mad ignorant. Yeah, baby. Mouth, face. What do you think comes next? Orgy.
Spit your verse.
Yeah. Hold on, let it breathe. Yeah. I think I'll drop a couple aspirin in my cup. Tryna pass this migraine and wine gave me out the glass I lifted up. Cash is getting tough, even though I have to make a buck. Write all night and skip my classes just right after waking up. Sad to say it sucks to see another passion staying stuck. Now my parents mad at me cause I've been advocating drugs. Some might say that I ain't practiced it enough. Others think I'm doing all the right shit, just not having any luck. See, I'm the type to toss the baggage in the trunk. Start driving somewhere else to get some food before I ask them what they want. I want some hash and even wax up on the blunt. Flick the ash into the trash and then I pass it while I'm gasping on the cut. Don't want no sympathy if it seems like I'm in need of it. Part of me feeds off the energy that I'm not receiving. Sometimes I'm leaving something like a tree. I think it's time to branch out. Seems like people up to me, they always keep their hands out. They don't understand. Do anything just to stand out. Damn. Fans, clown, added together, not a lot off the top, but I'm never off the topic. Fuck the profit, this that shit I'm in your grill like orthodontics, just forgot it. I'm pausing and resuming, going stupid. If I shoot them, no, I hit their heart. I ain't talking Cupid, who's this new kid? On the block, a doofus, how I do this. I'm a naked mole rat, ain't talking Rufus. Toothless like the dragon out the how to train it. I be making games, but I ain't gaining. Contemplating how the fuck am I gon' make it? Save it for someone else, cause I ain't trying to hear it. This shit is in the air, I feel it. It's the energy, it's in my spirit. I'm getting near it, but it's far away. She call me daddy, ha. It's Father's Day. You think you coming up? Not today. Cause where I'm going, fuck it, all the way.
Yeah.
I'm out, baby. I'm out. I gotta remember how I chopped it. Okay, I got it. I gotta figure out some breaks for it. It was funny because when I first sat down to make this project, I was thinking I'm gonna use no samples whatsoever, but I feel like it's inevitable. Because when you really love music and you hear something, you'll be like, I gotta sample that, or at least for me, because that's just the type of beats. Sometimes I feel like I was at a disadvantage making boom bap first, because now I feel like everything has to be like musical. I can't just sit down and make something that bangs for the purpose of making something that hits. Shit, we just shot a porno. We shot a music video. Got our shoes a little dirty, you know what I mean? Making moves out here in 2020. 2K20, holy shit. Carry music supplies everywhere I go, you know what I mean? I got a skateboard. I got the phone. You want to set up and do some pull-ups? We could do that too, you know what I mean? It's no big deal. You want to hit some balls? Been there, done that, you know what I mean? It's not a Louisville slugger, but you know, it'll get the job done. What else we got? You ever dribbled a flat basketball before? But yeah, one thing for sure that I was hoping with Focus as far as like my creative path was that now that I listened to my first project, I have that stereotypical artist dilemma where I hate it. So as long as I like this one, I really don't care what it sounded like. So that's why there's me rapping, me singing, some auto-tune in there, which I've never done, trap beats that I made that I didn't know how to make like a year ago. I feel like it's a big mesh. People are either gonna hate it or love it at this point. Hopefully you're still recording because that was the most natural I've sounded the whole time. This one's probably gonna be a little quiet compared to the rest, so I'll probably just be like, yo, bump it up a little bit.
I'll be doing
Turn
that.
me up in my headphones.
Bro.
Can I get some Austin in my headphones?
The whole day I'm gonna be on that.
Anything that's up on my mind, feel so high, I'm getting hang time. Still so low, cause at the same time, I can't find the one to make mine. Anticipation. It's probably gonna be loud by default though.
That's all good. Oh yeah, it's taking
I can shun it all. I think you can burn it all. My weed, we can burn the ball. I speed, looking for the ball. I'm free. In case you ain't know it, my shot is wet. Don't know where I'm going, but I'ma get whatever the hell that I'm supposed to be. Be careful about who I let go to me. Yeah, all of this speed I blow.
You know, I just woke up and was like, I gotta make a whole project about fingerboarding, and then I made it. So that's what the whole project's about. It might sound like it's about other topics, but it really all comes back to fingerboarding.